Once upon a time, in the tranquil groves of ancient India, the Buddha shared a powerful story with his disciples, teaching them about the strength of perseverance and the power of a determined mind. There was a young man named Rahula, who lived in a small village nestled between lush hills and serene rivers. Rahula was known for his curiosity and his unwavering desire to understand the mysteries of life. His journey was not easy. He often felt overwhelmed by the enormity of his quest and the obstacles that lay in his path. One day, Rahula decided to seek out a wise sage who lived atop a distant mountain, hoping to find answers and guidance. The path to the sage's abode was treacherous, with steep cliffs, dense forests, and roaring rivers. Despite the challenges, Rahula embarked on his journey with determination. After days of arduous travel, Rahula reached a vast river. The current was swift, and there was no bridge in sight. He felt a wave of despair. As he sat by the river, contemplating his next move, he noticed a small, determined ant trying to carry a grain of rice across a rock. The ant struggled, often being swept away by the wind or losing its grip on the grain. But each time, it got up, retrieved the grain, and started again. Rahula watched in awe as the ant finally succeeded, carrying the grain to its destination. Inspired by the ant's perseverance, Rahula decided to build a raft from nearby logs and vines. It took him several days of hard work, but he eventually crafted a sturdy raft and crossed the river safely. He continued his journey, each step filled with renewed hope. After many more days, Rahula arrived at the base of the mountain. The climb was steep and daunting, but he remembered the ant's unwavering spirit. He climbed steadily, focusing on one step at a time. Exhausted and battered, Rahula finally reached the summit, where the sage awaited him. The sage welcomed Rahula warmly and listened to his story.
"Wise one,"
Rahula said,
"I seek understanding and wisdom. My journey has been long and difficult, and I fear I may not have the strength to continue."
The sage smiled and gestured to a large boulder nearby.
"Push that boulder,"
he instructed. Rahula was puzzled but obeyed. He pushed with all his might, but the boulder did not budge. He tried again and again, his muscles straining and sweat pouring down his face. After several attempts, he looked at the sage in defeat.
"Try one more time,"
the sage encouraged. Summoning every ounce of strength, Rahula pushed again. To his surprise, the boulder moved slightly. With renewed energy, he pushed harder, and the boulder slowly began to roll. The sage nodded approvingly.
"You see, Rahula, life's challenges are like that boulder. At first, they seem insurmountable. But with perseverance and determination, even the greatest obstacles can be overcome. Your journey here, the ant's struggle, and now this boulder, these are all lessons in persistence."
Rahula understood. He realized that the true strength lay within his mind and heart. He thanked the sage and returned to his village, carrying the wisdom he had gained. He shared his experiences with others, inspiring them to face their own challenges with courage and determination. From that day on, Rahula became a beacon of hope and motivation in his village. People looked up to him, not because of his physical strength, but because of his unwavering spirit and the lessons he had learned from the ant, the river, and the boulder. And so, the Buddha concluded, "Remember, my disciples, the path to enlightenment and success is paved with perseverance. No matter how daunting the journey, with a determined heart and a steadfast mind, you can overcome any obstacle and achieve greatness."